Okay, first double click on scratch to icon. Okay, now let me maximize. Okay, now for this game, okay, Conquer the Maze game, I'm going to create my own backdrop, and I'm going to create my own sprite. See, for this activity and for this game, I'm going to use 3 backdrops, and I'm going to use 2 sprites. Okay, so right now I'm going to delete this sprite, the default sprite cat. So right click and select delete. Okay, now first I'm going to insert backdrop, not insert, I'm going to create my own backdrop. So over here, okay, I'm going to click on the second icon, which is paint new backdrop. Okay, so click on this icon, and I'm going to use the fill color. So click on fill with color, select any color from here. Let's select pink and click inside the canvas. Okay, now see, I'm going to make maze. Okay, so I'm going to use this line and just click and drag. So I'm going to change the color. It's pink, so you can't view the color. So I'm going to click on this black color, and you make the maze. Okay, so okay, next I'll leave some space, and I'm going to click here. Okay, it takes time to make your own sprite, make your own backdrop or even sprite. Okay, next I'm going to my hand is shaking. You can create your own design. Okay, okay, I'll just make one line over here, one line over here. If you want, you can make one line over here. Right, so this is my first backdrops. Now I'm going to click on this brush. Okay, I'll just use the eraser because it's too, the space is very congested. Now fill with the color again. Okay, so this is my first backdrops. I'm going to delete the first default backdrop. So click, select, and click on this X. Okay, I hope you're clear with this first backdrop. Next step, follow the same step. Okay, click on this paint new backdrop icon, and then for my second backdrop, I'm just going to write there you win. Okay, so use the text tools, and I'm going to click on the black color, and you just type there you win. Okay, so this is my second backdrops. Now I'm going to create again one more backdrop. So click on this paint new backdrop icon, and this is also my text backdrop. So just click on text. Okay, and I'm going to write there game over. Okay, so these are my 3 backdrops for this game. I hope everyone is clear with this step. Okay, next I'm going to create my sprite. So I need 2 sprites for this game. So to create a sprite, you just have to click on this paint new sprite icon. Okay, now I'm just going to use this eclipse. Okay, and just check whether the color is black or not. It's up to you which color you want to apply. So I'm just going to draw the eclipse. Now I'm going to use the eraser, and yes, next I'm going to use the line, and I'm just going to make mount. Okay, now I'm going to use the eclipse again, and over here I'm going to select this. Okay, fill eclipse, and just make the eye. Okay, next I'm going to click on this fill color, and I'm going to use yellow. So click inside. Okay, so this is my first sprite. Next, click on the paint new sprite icon again, and I'm just going to make one small box. Okay, so I'm going to use this rectangle from the tools. You just have to click and drag. Sorry, under this I will use green color, so click on green, and you just have to click and drag. Okay, so this is my second backdrop, second sprite. Right, I hope everyone is clear. So I'm just going to adjust this box over here. Okay, I'm going to place the box over here and this roller over here, sprite 1. Okay, over here. Let me decrease the size. So just click on this icon, shrink, and click on this sprite. Okay, now let's see whether it can enter the maze or not. Okay, we have to decrease the size again. So I'm just going to click there. I hope this will work. Okay, now it's time for the script. My backdrop and my sprite is done. It's time for the script. Okay, so let's click on this script tab first, and then we'll start writing the script. Okay, before that, let me tell you the simple rule of this game. Okay, see this sprite. All right, let's call this sprite as roller. Okay, this roller will have to reach this green box. Okay, without touching the line. If the sprite, okay, if this sprite roller touches the line, that means game over, you lose. Okay, if you reach the green box without touching the line, that means you win the game. Okay, now let's write the script. So click on this sprite 1 roller. The first instructions which I'm going to use is from events. So click on events, and I'm going to select this when green flag click. That means when I click on this green flag, the script below this instruction will run. Okay, next I'm going to make a position for this sprite on the stage. So click on this motion block and select the instructions, go to X, Y, and place it below this when green flag clicked. So these instructions go to X, Y. Okay, these instructions move sprite to a specified position. Okay, specified X and Y positions on the stage. So let's adjust the position. So let's say when green flag clicked, this sprite will start from here. So let's check the X and Y value. See, X is minus 187 and y is 44. So I'm just going to write there x value minus 187 and y value is 44. Okay. Now the third step is I'm going to use set rotation style. Okay, select and put it place it below this. Go to instructions. See, in set rotation style you will get three options: left, right, do not rotate, or round. So I'm going to use left, right. That means this instructions changes the rotation style of the sprite. Okay, so rotational style I've selected left, right. That means it will rotate only left and right. Okay, I hope you are clear with these three instructions. Next, I'm going to switch backdrop. Okay, use the instructions switch backdrops. So click on this looks and select the option switch backdrops and place it below set rotational style. Okay, so I'm going to make select this first backdrop, right, the maze. So just click it over here and let's see. It's better we write the name for the backdrop, otherwise you will get confused, right? Backdrop 2, backdrop 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this backdrop picture and click on this backdrop tab. Okay, now over here, okay, in this box I'm just going to write the name. So let's say maze. Okay, and this one as win, and the third backdrop name as game over. Alright, now click on this sprite 1 again, click on the script tab. Now click over here and select the backdrop maze. Okay, so let's run and see. That means when I click on the green flag, the sprite, let's say this roller, okay, the roller sprite will start from here. Okay, and then the rotational style will be left and right, and when it start the programs it will start from this maze backdrop. Okay, I hope everyone is clear. Now I'm going to use the instructions from the sensing block. So click on sensing. I'm going to use key, okay, key praised. Now before that, let me use the conditional statement which you will get in control. Okay, I'm going to use these instructions if, okay, and then I'm going to use the sensing block key and put it inside this if slot. Okay, if key, for example, see, we're going to use the arrow key from the keyboard, right? Up arrow, left, right, and down arrow key. So if key, let's say up arrow, okay, if key up arrow press, then let's change the value of y, okay, by 5. So go to the motion block and use the instructions change y, where is it, yes, this one, and place it below this. So change y by 5. This key praise instructions report true if the specified key is praised. Okay, and this change y by instructions changes sprite's y position by specified amount, which is 5. We have given the amount as 5, right? So it will change the sprite's y position by 5. Okay, next I'm going to use the same instructions. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just right click and select duplicate. Okay, and place it below. So I need 4, so 1 2, I'll just duplicate 2 more. Okay, and place it below. Now in the second condition, see, in second, if, okay, instead of up arrow, I'm going to use now down arrow key. If down arrow key pressed, then let's change the y position by, instead of positive value, I'm going to use -5. Okay, it will change the sprite's y positions by -5. Now in the third condition, like if, let's say, right arrow key pressed, so use this instruction right arrow. If right arrow key pressed, then now instead of this y, okay, I'm going to just click, drag and remove this. Now in this 2, I'm going to use change x by, so it will change x sprite's x position, okay, by a particular amount or specified amount. So I'm going to use this change x by and place it here. Okay, so I'm going to change, if right arrow key pressed, then I'm going to change the x position by 5, and if left arrow, so click on this button and select left arrow. Okay, if left arrow key pressed, then change x by -5. I hope everyone is clear. Now let's run the program and see. Okay, run it. Now let's use the up, down, right, left arrow key from the keyboard. Okay, just a second. Okay, let's insert one more instruction, which is forever instructions, which you will get in control block. So click on control and select this forever. This forever instructions runs the block inside over and over. Okay, so which block I want to run over and over, say this instructions if, so just put this inside this forever blocks and place it below. Okay, so this instructions will run again and again whenever I start the program. If I clicked on the up arrow key, then the position of this y will change by 5. The position of the sprites, okay, the sprite's y position will change by 5. If I press down arrow, the sprite's y position will change by -5. If I press right arrow, okay, the sprite's x position will change by 5, and if I pressed left arrow, the sprite's x position will change by -5. So let's run the program and see. See, I'm using the right arrow, up arrow, right, next left arrow, right arrow, down arrow. Okay, now as I mentioned, the rules is this sprite roller will have to reach here, right? So without touching the line, so I'm going to make another script. So I'm going to use this events, and I'm going to click when green flag clicked. Now I'm going to use the instructions if from the control block, conditional instructions. Okay, if I'm going to click on sensing, and I'm going to use the instructions touching color. So let's see, touching color, placed it over here. Okay, if touching color, let's make this as black. Okay, if this sprite touch the line is black color, so I'm going to make this color as black. So if this sprite touches this black color, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a sound, and then I'm going to switch the backdrops, like game over. Okay, if you touch the line, game over. Right, so just click on this box, okay, and click on this line so that the color changes to black. Right, now if touching color black, if the sprite touches the black color, I want to insert sound, so click on sound block and use the instruction play sound and place it inside this if block. Okay, play sound pop, and I'm going to use the switch backdrop instructions, which you will get in looks block. So select switch backdrops to, place it below play sound, and use the backdrop as game over. Okay, next again click on events block. Now click on when green flag clicked, use the same instructions, go to control if. Okay, next go to sensing. Now I'm going to use this instructions touching. Okay, this touching reports true if sprite is touching the specified sprite, age, or mouse pointer. Okay, so place it inside it. Now I'm going to change, so click over here. If the sprite, okay, touches sprite 2, sprite 2 is one, a box, right? So if the sprite touches sprite 2, all right, then what do you want? I want to change the backdrops to viewing, so click on looks and select switch backdrops to, place it here, and select the instructions with. I've given the name as with, right? Okay, now we have to make this instructions run forever, over and over whenever I start the program. So click on control and insert the instructions forever. Okay, so if instruction will be inside forever, even for this. Okay, simple. Now let's write the script for this, so that whenever I start the programs, the position of this box should be start from there. Okay, so same, go to events, click when green flag clicked, and you just have to use the instructions which you will get in motions. Go to X and Y. It moves sprite to a specified X and Y position on the stage, right? So let's check the X and Y value. Say X is minus 31, Y is minus 91. It's already here, minus 31 and minus 91, so I'm not going to change the value. If the value is different over here, double click inside it and change it. Okay, so click on this info button again. Now let's run the program and see whether this game works or not. Just click on green flag. Now let's touch the line, okay, knowingly. So game over, right? So that means we have to start again. So click on this game again. Now let's win this game. Okay, so use the up, down, left, right arrow key from the keyboard. Okay, you have to be careful, you don't have to touch the line, otherwise you will lose the game. So I've reached the green box, I've won the game. Okay, So this is just a simple game, Conquer the Maze. I hope everyone is clear with all the steps. That's all for today. Thank you.